Tonight, we go on a food tour of what is said to be the largest night market in North America. We bite into spicy bone marrow, fried chicken bolo sandwich, strawberry souffle, and more. And the next morning, dim sum. All this and more coming right up. Thanks to Birch Living for sponsoring this video. Hello, darlings! It was a warm Friday in July when Mommy O and I visited the Richmond Night Market. Happens to be just across the bridge from the Vancouver International Airport. Open on summer weekends, this outdoor market has booths selling all kinds of stuff. There are live performances and the play area, some of which looks even fun for the big kids. Our mission is food, so let's keep on walking. So many food options and so many sounds. Top 40 hits play, old and new, alongside K-pop, as vendors call for your attention. The market just opened, so no long lines just yet. Burmese cuisine, mini mochi French toast? I need it. Crayfish fried chicken taco? What a combo! I'm putting my cash on the fried chicken bolo sandwich. While it was being made, a viewer said hello and offered us to try their freshly roasted pork hocks, Oktoberfest style. Thanks to Gloria and her family for sharing. In short, salty and super duper wowingly crunchy. We also sampled fried chicken skin with salty egg flavor, made by Chicken Cracklin.
This is even better. Like, this one really makes you drool when you eat it. The other one was way saltier, so that one I was like, I kind of want to eat it with rice or bread or quinoa. This one you could eat it alone. So good.
The fried chicken bolo sandwich is ready. The buns are bolo bao, which are pineapple buns that originate from Hong Kong. They don't have pineapple in them, but they do have sweetness. Inside there is cheese, coleslaw, and of course, that fried chicken. Is it just me, or does the bun look like it has teeth?
The bun on the bottom is very tiny compared to the bun on the top. We got this 15 minutes ago. The chicken is still very hot. The top, it falls off easily. Ooh, that chicken is so soft. I already know this is gonna be like the top thing or one of the top things we eat today. It's that good. The chicken is tender, firm, yet pillowy, bouncy.
Speaking of pillowy and bouncy, thanks to Birch Living for sponsoring this video and for their non-toxic mattresses made in America. Birch is a premium mattress-in-a-box company dedicated to using organic and natural materials. All their sleep products are handcrafted using sustainably sourced materials. There's the Birch Natural Mattress and the Birch Luxe, which takes the original Birch mattress to the next level. It's made for breathability and targeted zoned lumbar support. In warmer weather, the natural materials help sleepers keep cool. I tend to be a hot sleeper, so that's a plus. We've had the Birch Luxe mattress for about a month now. My partner and his dog sleep even hotter than me, but we've been slumbering comfortably and deeply. For the king size, I had assistants carrying it upstairs. Unwrapping was simple and inflating was even easier. Just a few snips, unroll, and the mattress does the rest. Birch delivers the mattress right to your door for free within the US. You get a 100-night sleep trial with a 25-year warranty. So if you're feeling nervous to buy something you haven't tried, you get more than 3 months to see if you love it. If not, they'll pick it up for you and you get a full refund. Each Birch mattress comes with 2 Eco-Rest pillows made from recycled plastic bottles, breathable and better for the environment. Their mattresses are Green Guard Gold certified, meaning no harsh chemicals are used, so no harmful O-gassing in the manufacturing process. Birch is committed to being better for the planet and works with ethical partners. You can learn more about their certifications, materials, and more on their website. I'm enjoying the Birch mattress, and you might too. If you're looking for a new bed, be sure to check out Birch. Click the link below or go to birchliving.com/MissMina for $400 off your mattress, plus 2 free pillows. And now, back to the night market. Ooh, deep fried milk buns with ice cream. Samples offered, we shall receive.
Wow, it's such a crunchy-tastic night.
Wow, that was one powerful bite. We are tempted to order a whole decadent bun, though we also want to save some space for other stuff. Someone's selling deep-fried durian balls. The cute souffles are calling our name. Options include strawberry souffle and cupcakes. While waiting for our freshly prepared souffle, we order something else at the booth next door. Roasted bone marrow topped with chili and scallion. The vendor described it as a Chinese-style French dish. The souffle in its final stages. The base is nearly engulfed in strawberry cream, then topped with fresh chopped strawberry and strawberry marshmallow. A drizzle of strawberry sauce. The final touch, a mini label that reads Bala souffle. Aw, it looks delicately pinchable like baby cheeks. We walked to the dining area. With all the heat and movement, the souffle is now looking a bit deflated. The toppings slid off. Alright, let's first dive into the roasted bone marrow. Scoop up the goods from the middle, put it on that crispy bread, and enjoy.
The first thing that happens, you really feel the savoriness, and then it segues into spiciness.
Despite us having low tolerance for spice, this one we were able to handle. Moving on to dessert, it is souffle time.
I remember earlier we had the pillowy bouncy chicken. This one is also pillowy and bouncy, but the souffle itself is like a very soft marshmallow. And this also has tiny marshmallow as a topping. I want to say the souffle is not overly sweet. It's like a perfect amount of sweet, but if we ate it on a clean palate, I'm thinking it's going to be sweeter.
They're hand washing stations, much needed after you eat something with your hands, like the Bolo sandwich. With little space left in our stomach, what is the seventh and last thing we'll try tonight? There's stinky tofu, deep-fried whole squid, a food stall selling dishes of Barbados and the Caribbean. I've been seeing people carrying flying cup noodles, and we finally found the stall that makes them. Called Aloha Boys, they focus on Hawaiian-style food. Spam fries. Looks like an invisible person is holding up the noodles. The edible embellishments include a slice of spam, half an egg, 2 fried skewered shrimp, and noodles suspended in air. How do the noodles float like that? Let's investigate the structure. Aha, a fork is playing hide and seek. So actually, you don't need additional utensils. First, remove the chopsticks, lift up the floating noodles, remove the fork, and use it. Basically, the utensils are married into the presentation.
They fried after boil.
It may be in a shin bowl, but it does not taste like it. The noodles are sweeter than salty, but overall it's pretty mild.
Of all the ingredients, the spam has the loudest flavor due to its saltiness. When it comes to presentation, the flying cup noodles is high on the ranking. Overall, tastes like noodles we've had before, which is fine if that's what you're looking for. Rice burger versus ramen burger. Yup, buns made of rice and buns made of noodles. Katsu sando, cutlets bookended by bread. Sushi tacos, another tempting treat. The sun has set and it's feeling much cooler now. Love the LED signs and the lights on the food stalls. Makes me feel excited about life. There are moments I felt like I was in Asia. Ooh, tornado potato. Said to have originated from South Korea, whole potatoes are spiraled and deep fried. The empty dining area at 7 p.m. 2 hours later, lots of life. Daylight mode with bubbles. As the sky darkens, artificial trees light up. We're feeling pretty full, so let's walk around and see what else is happening. Humans inside giant hamster balls, rolling around in a giant inflatable pool.
Do you want to do it? You go inside and bounce around. Oh, that looks so fun actually. There's a shop called Oppa Socks.
What's happening on stage right now? Could be music, dancing, martial arts. Right now it sounds like stand-up comedy. On the way out, we see the golden sky with a dinosaur silhouette. A plane flies by.
So it's 9:20 and there's still a very long line out here to get in. I heard that as the night progresses, when it gets closer to closing, some of the food gets discounted.
As this foodie's night out comes to an end, a passing train on an elevated railway gives me a touch of nostalgia. Why? I guess I'm a sentimental person.
It is so much cooler now. Temperature-wise, I would much prefer arriving to the market right now. However, if you want to eat food and you're gonna get full, you need time to digest before you sleep, then I do recommend coming earlier, ASAP.
For those interested in going to the Richmond Night Market, I've got some more info and tips for you. First and foremost, this market is open on summer weekend nights, but also on some spring and autumn weekends. For this year, 2022, it's open from April 29th to October 10th. The exact dates are different each year, so be sure to check out their website for the updates. The current general admission is $7 Canadian. However, it is free admission for seniors over 60 and children under 7. It's advised to arrive 30 minutes before opening to beat the crowd. To skip the general line, you can get the Zoom Pass, also known as the Express Pass. You can buy it at the main entrance. Now, the Zoom Pass is $35 Canadian and can be used for 6 visits. You can use them all at once with a group of people, or you can use these 6 visits on different days. And if you don't use all 6 visits, the remaining visits are transferable. I bought our Zoom Pass days in advance through the Hello Chat app. And then I got a screenshot of the QR code, have it saved in my phone on the photos, just in case my phone wouldn't connect to the internet. Though on the website, it says if you get the Zoom Pass, there are no lineups. We discovered that many people do buy the Zoom Pass, so we were in line for that. However, we did get into the night market within 5 minutes of it opening. So if you want to enjoy some extra time and space, I say the Zoom Pass is worth it. As for our experience, we highly recommend the Richmond Night Market. From a foodie's perspective, we didn't really do much shopping. And months ago, when I first saw pictures of the Richmond Night Market, it immediately reminded me of the outdoor markets I've seen in Asia. So I was super excited to check it out. We went once and we're already planning to go again this year. Other tips: bring cash. Canadian dollars. There are ATM machines inside the market. You can also pay vendors using the Hello Chat app. I have a US phone, so I had to put roaming on. And when I was trying to pay through the app, it asked for a PIN. I didn't remember the PIN, so then I had to reset the password. So it was becoming a whole process for me, and I was holding up the line. So I personally found it much easier to pay with cash. But in your experience, it might be easier just to pay through the app, especially if you're pretty good at remembering PIN numbers and passwords. Be sure to wear comfy shoes. I wanted to wear cushiony sneakers, but it was a hot day, so I wore flip-flops instead. After hours of walking and standing at the night market, my feet were pulsating by the time I got to bed. So yeah, comfy shoes. Parking is limited. There is parking right next to the market. I think the market is actually on a parking lot. There's a lot of people walking on the parking lot, and I've seen cars waiting and waiting and waiting for everyone to, walk by. So if you're gonna park right next to the market, pack some tablespoons of patience. We were staying at a hotel 1 or 2 blocks away, so we walked 5 minutes. Hotels do get pricier on the weekends there, maybe because it's near the airport. Another option is taking the train to Bridgeport Station. Then walk 3-4 minutes to the market from the station. And if you're wondering about our top food recommendations, here's our ranking. Turns out our top 2 faves are the same. Now each item was tasty in their own way. Depending on the day, depending on the mood, this ranking can differ. But according to my mood that day, and in terms of flavor party, and we were eating it at a night market. And with all those factors combined, the Bolo sandwich really took my heart. Now, if the setting was different, if we were at a quaint cafe, with coffee and tea, then I definitely pick the souffle. I think it's always good to remember that, layers of food can build up in your mouth. So unless you're fully cleansing your palate before each thing you eat, the flavors, how you experience it, can be affected by the previous thing you ate. So the order in which you eat things is important and, relative to each other. I hope you enjoyed the market tour and found this additional info to be helpful. We hope that you have a fun and comfortable and yummy trip to the Richmond Night Market. And if you're wondering what we did for the rest of our trip, wait no more. After the market, Mamio is craving fruit. Before heading back to the hotel, we check out a grocery shop nearby. Apple, jackfruit, all kinds of stuff. I'm digging these architectural signs marking each aisle. Back at the hotel, during our trip, Mamio and I felt safe to walk around this area. The next morning, we grabbed coffee and dim sum nearby. Mamio got drip coffee, I got an Americano served with a cup of water. We're getting dim sum at Kirin, which I believe is pronounced more like Chilin. This restaurant was highly recommended by a viewer we bumped into a few months back. Her and her family went to the other location in Vancouver. As for us, we're in Richmond. The line wraps along 2 to 3 flights of stairs. Once the doors opened, the host told us we can't get in without a reservation.
We got rejected. Well, this place is too popular for us. Too popular for anybody without a reservation. Alright, across the street there's another dim sum option. Shanghai River.
Braised bamboo shoots sprinkled with sesame seeds.
This one's a cold dish, pretty soft in flavor and texture, lightly sweet, tastes mildly soy saucy.
Bean curd skin rolls. The detailed ingredients are a mystery to us. We asked the server what kind of vegetables were inside, and we were told they're vegetables. It's okay, language barriers happen.
So refreshing. So this one was another cold dish. The outside is bean curd. Xiao 8 pieces.
Another bean curd dish, except this time it's deep fried and has mushrooms inside.
Oh, it sounds crispy.
As you can see, the mushrooms make it a slippery challenge.
Tastes like egg. It falls apart very easily. Oh, the outside is so delicious because it's very oily. It's one of those things you have to try to fit it all in your mouth. Because when you bite into it, that's when it gets real messy. That's good. It's, you gotta bite a hole, suck the juices, and then eat it.
Xiaolongbao is the best.
Sometimes the dumplings stick together. You gotta pull them apart gently so they don't tear. You want that soupy filling in your mouth, not in the basket.
The skin is alright, but in the xiaolongbao, the juice is always the best. Of course, the meat in it too, the filling.
Moving on to dessert. On the menu, it's called sticky rice with favors. Why favors? Don't know. Maybe eating it is doing yourself a favor? Makes me think of clear resin with dried flour and golden flakes.
Comes out a little steamy. They give us 2 individual bowls. We were told that there's red bean in it.
Ooh. Sweet.
This one has mango and grape in it. Ooh, it's hot. The majority of the sweetness seems to be coming from the fruit. Next bite, let's have only the rice and the red bean. Yeah, most of the sweetness is from the fruit.
I can eat this every day.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a little picky when it comes to my xiaolongbao, so I wouldn't say it's like the best one I had, but it was pretty good. I mean, we finished it, right? And I think I ate most of the xiaolongbao. At this restaurant, we didn't do much research. I didn't get to like extensively see the reviews, see what their best dishes are. You know, we just came here last minute because the other place rejected us. So here, we just kind of like, to me, xiaolongbao, I haven't had it for a long time. So when I saw that picture on the menu, I was like, okay, we have to order that.
We took a digestive walk at the mall nearby for like 30 minutes. Then we headed home. It was a hot Saturday afternoon. We waited an hour at the border, which led us to observing the surroundings in great detail. The way those bushes are cut looks like a hat. The white monument on the left is the Peace Arch. A view of the bay. Appears to be low tide. Lesson learned. We'll get the Nexus Pass for future visits. Remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. For food and travel in Korea, check out my other channel, Sweet and Tasty TV. Toodles, my noodles. First and foremost, this market is open on summer weekend nights. If you're looking for the toilet, watch out for the raptors. Hey, the inflatable palm tree behind me aligned to look like a hat on my head. I ended up doing a gouache painting of it in my sketchbook, then multiplied the inflatable palm tree hat. If you didn't know yet, I have an arts and crafts Instagram, @creativechillout. Also, is this the type of hairstyle noodles do when they get married? Thanks again to Birch Living for sponsoring this video. Click the link in the description box or go to birchliving.com/missmina for $400 off your mattress, plus 2 free pillows. And now for our tradition, dance party!
Bala got me on a roll, straight stunner, welcome to the show. No other, they already know, I just do what comes natural. All day, running up the clock, fast paced, never gonna stop. Big change, see you at the top, I just do what comes natural.
Done with filming.